Hello, this is John from caveofprogramming.com. In this tutorial we're going to take a bit of a deeper look at the sizeof operator, which we've seen before, but we're going to see an interesting use for that. So just to remind you, if we create a variable like this, let's say int value equals 34, we can do this: cout size of value endler. And if we run this program, might have to build it. Let's go to project, build project, and let's run that. So we get the number of bytes, and each byte is 8 bits, remember, that this variable takes up. And we can also do size of int. So let's try that. And that does exactly the same. It gives us the size of this type. This is just an unused variable warning here because I'm not using value now in my program. Sizeof is actually an operator like the put2 operator or like the plus symbol. It looks like a function call or a method. Yeah, it looks like a function call, and we're going to see functions and subroutines later on. But it's not. It's actually an operator. So one thing that I wanted to show you here was that you can use this with arrays. Let's say we've got an array. Let's get rid of this, and let's say int values equals. Let's just have an array of values here. So I'm going to say I'm going to put some values in there. Let's type the semicolon first, and just some random values. We can iterate over that with a for loop, so we can say int I equals 0, I less than, in this case it's going to be less than 4 because there are 4 values here, I++, and we can say cout and values and I. Let's just output an endler there. Or in fact we could just put flush, and let's just have some space there to get it all on one line. And I'll put an endler after that just to flush the buffer, but actually it's not necessary here because when the program ends the buffer's going to be flushed anyway, I imagine. So got some problem with flush there. I don't quite know what I did wrong. I've done something wrong. Let's just save this and try building it. Have I done something really stupid? It's complaining that scalar object values requires one element in initializer. I forgot to put the brackets on the array here. Very silly. There we go. Sorry about that. So let's go to project, build project, and yes, now we can run this. So we get 4734. Now, instead of saying less than I, we can use sizeof here to find out how many elements are in the array. Let's do size of values. So size of values endler. Now, if we run this, then we get 16. So this takes up 16 bytes because each int is 4 bytes and we've got 4 ints. And we can also do cout size of int because we've got ints in our array, so we're interested in that. And if we run this, we see that we get, of course, 4 as we've just seen. So if we divide the total size of the array by the size of the elements that are in it, then we're going to get the number of elements in the array. So instead of having 4 here, we can say size of values divide by size of int. So divide by is this / sign in C++ and most programming languages. And if we run that now, then it works exactly as before. Not sure what the warning is here. It's saying we're comparing signed and unsigned integer expressions. That's because sizeof is actually returning a unsigned int, and here we're comparing this. This is a signed int by default with an unsigned value here. So what we can do to fix that warning is just put in unsigned int there, and if we build that now, the warning will go away, and it works just as before. So not all compilers give you that warning, and there's nothing really wrong with comparing a signed and unsigned value as far as I can see, but I got that warning here, so we fixed it. Unsigned, you'll recall, means just that the value can't be negative, so an unsigned int can't be negative. Okay, that's it for this tutorial. It's worth practicing this. Just declare an array. If you really want a challenge, make it a 2D array, and instead of hard coding the actual index here, the number of elements in the array, use Sizeof to get it in your loops. So 2D array, you can do this as well, but it's going to be a bit challenging. You can have a go at that if you're feeling ambitious. Otherwise, try a 1D array. So that's it for this tutorial, and until next time, happy coding.